So in Uganda, this is the one city.
That is his problem.
So the process of us hosting the African Cup of Nations 2027 is on. If I can try to recap it, we started with the bid, then we got the hosting rights, and our obligation which were meant to fulfill as government of Uganda is to have 3 stadiums ready for use, and I want to confirm the 2 we are already moving on very well. The 3rd stadium is the one we are here today. I want to say we had a meeting with the President and the Minister of Education and Sports, Mama, the First Lady. We discussed based on the conditions which had been given by the Confederation of African Football, among which was to have an international airport near the stadium, and it's the main reason why we chose Hoima to construct a stadium here. So for that matter, we are to first begin by identifying a reputable firm which has the capacity to construct this stadium within the timeline we are left with. And I want to confirm a position was taken at the highest order that we work with MS Suma. Like I earlier on said, it's an international construction company which specializes in the construction of stadiums, and they have done work even in our neighborhood here, and no wonder we thought it wise that they should be given this stadium of Hoima. We are here now. They have come to visit the land because there are a lot of processes which are meant to undertake. For instance, the Attorney General did advise me in writing that number 1, there are certain things which must be done before we now sign a final agreement for the company to construct the stadium. So what we have come to do here is the process to begin ticking our boxes. Is the land available? Yes. Where is it? It is here. What is meant to be done next? Tomorrow we have a meeting with them to also give our input on the design of what facility we want it to be like here. Of course, already we as the users already have a design, but we want to put it to them. Then they will be able to come up with that design. They are coming back for another meeting, which is a final exit meeting on 8th of February with the President and Mama, the First Lady, and many stakeholders. That is now when, once that meeting is done, then we shall now go to the project signing of the what? The contractor fully to now come on site. But I want to say we need the facility by 31st of December 2025. And we are very sure the contractor which we have chosen has that capacity to deliver this project, because we have seen what they can do elsewhere within Africa. And that's it. Yes, the next question. And then I answered all your questions.
There is a huge disconnect between the club and the corporation.
Where? Yeah. Thanks, Tom. How are you?
Fine, fine.
Cost is concerned is one of the reasons why the contract has come on the what? On the ground. Number 2, we also, it is us. Like we have clearly said that we need a 20,000 seater stadium here, a multi-purpose stadium. So now it's going to be a calculated cost. And that's why we are saying that beginning tomorrow we have work to determine how much this project is going to cost. The most important thing I've identified, we will communicate to the country of how much that stadium is going to cost. But I want to remind the people of Uganda, stadium construction is not like any other construction. This is a specialized skill. And you know very well that the stadium is constructed for almost about 100 years. So in terms of durability, it is all going to be embedded in terms of the cost. And I will come out and explain, give a total figure once everything is done. We can only disclose that after the contract has been signed. I thank you.
So
as
that
we have 2 training grounds in the stadium. But also that stadium is going to be a multi-sport stadium, which we are looking at also other games. Within our planning as a Minister of Education and Sport, we have already planned to have Hoima, to have a national sports academy of the entire country. It's going to be in Hoima here. So that facility for us is the first call into us attainment of our vision. Number two, we will also construct another training facility in the Boma ground. I visited that Boma ground, but that is outside this contractor. We are going to identify another contractor which is going to construct a training pitch in Boma ground, a training pitch in Masindi Boma ground. Those are the other facilities which will also be able to be constructed. Remember, Hoima is going to have 4 teams. So when we're having 4 teams, it means that each team must have a training pitch which is like the one in the stadium. That is how football is done internationally. I thank you.
Okay, maybe the other time you raised some issue.
Yasaba okuchaza Africa Cup of Nations 2027 era ne tuweebwa omukisa ogwo n'eggwanga ne lisalawo nti ekibuga kye Hoima kirina okubaamu ebimu ku bisaawe. Ekyalonesa ekisaawe kino ekitundu kino lwakuba nti mulimu airport yali emaze okuzimbibwa ate nga teyazimbibwa ku Afcon. Ebitundu bya Uganda bingi ebyandigwanidde okubeera n'ekisaawe nga kino oba oliawo n'okusingako Hoima, naye kyatusukako nti ekisaawe ekyennyonyi kiri Hoima ate nga Afcon yeetaaga ekisaawe okuba kumpi n'ekisaawe ky'omupiira. Nga federation twali twafuna ettaka okuva mu famire ya Mwami Rujumba ika 10 ku bwereere bwe tuba tunaateekako ekisaawe nga n'ebya Afcon tebinabeerawo. Era nga federation netulowooza netwongera netugula ku famire ettaka ika endala 10 ezibeera ika 2 era byonna bibadde biri mu manya ga Fufa. Naye twasazeewo nga federation tubiwe gavumenti nga tewali wadde ensimbi n'emu gye tubifunyeemu olw'okwagala projekiti eno etambule egende mu maaso. Era wenjogerera empapula ziri mu mikono gy'abo abakyusa okulaba nti ettaka lino likyusibwa lidda mu manya ga gavumenti, kuba gavumenti bw'eba enaakolako projekiti kiri mu mateeka gaayo okubanga ettaka liri mu manya gaayo. Ekituleese olwaleero Hoima tutambudde ne ba contractors abalina experience tebazimbye ku bisaawe mu nsi kumpi 183 ez'enjawulo nga kampani eno y'abataki yeri mu kuzimba ekisaawe eky'amahoro ekigali yazimba n'ekisaawe kya Senegal eddaka mu myezi 17. Okulembeza eggwanga yakkiriza bano babeewa omukisa. Ensonga lwaki bali wano, waliwo ebipimo ebiteekeddwa olwaleero. Tusuubira nti n'ebirala bijja kutwalibwa bibe nga bisobola okuvaamu designs ennungi, ate era tunaaba tubadde go ahead ku designs n'apropose ekisaawe kitandike okuzimbibwa. Tusuubira nga 31 December 2025 nga kaafu bwetulagira bwe tuba tunakyaza mu 27 ekisaawe kino kijja kuba kiwedde singa buli kimu kinaaba kitambudde nga bwe tukiteeseteese.
Kigenda kumala